Hello Libra, welcome to Divine Debut. Hope everyone is well. Thank you for coming back and visiting. This month for May I'm going to do love readings because the readings for April 20 to April 30th went really well regarding love. So I'm going to focus mostly on love this month. Hopefully it's going to be a good month for everybody. There are a few retrogrades, so we are seeing people or situations coming back from the past. And looking at your reading, this is going to apply for a few of you as well. Now, let's begin with the cards. I do have the Justice card first, which is your card, Libra, which is all about balance. You guys are all about balance. But justice could also mean a divorce, something having to do with the court system and so forth. So from looking generally at your reading, this is what is happening in your love life. It's not going to be a separation through the courts for everybody, but there is a balance coming into your life. And I will just go through the main spread, the main cards right now. Okay, the Justice card being a major arcana card, very important. The card that is crossing it is the Temperance card, number 14 of the major arcana, which means that you are, as I said before, finding balance. You are healing, because Temperance is all about healing and finding her step. So it looks as though you guys are going through a situation. Maybe it has happened in the recent past. Maybe it's you're going through it right now, but there will be healing for you guys. So never fear. The universe is always there to help us through situations, because it's trying to get us to a better place. Now, what's at the root of the situation, we have the Knight of Wands, okay, being a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. In the near past situation, we have the Ten of Cups, which shows to me that you were very happy in the past. There was a lot of, fulfillment and happiness on all aspects of your life. What's crowning your reading is the Judgment card, which is another major arcana card, the number 20, which is showing me a rebirth, a rising up from the ashes, a very positive card. Now, the near future, we have the Three of Pentacles, which is a card of expansion. We all know that. It's also, if it's regarding a career, we are being watched at work. We are doing a very good job, being patted on the back for a job well done. People are watching you, okay? So you are being watched. You're doing a wonderful job, whatever you're up to, Libra. Let me just go to the general energy card. At the bottom of the deck, it's the Ace of Pentacles, which is a new beginning. A new beginning, a lot of abundance and wealth coming your way, or just a new beginning on, material fronts. It could be a new relationship, it could be a child that is coming to life. I personally see this card as the wedding card. Okay, so it looks as though for some of you guys there is a wedding on the horizon. Yeah, I love the Ace of Pentacles. Personally, it's one of my favorite cards. Now, in the advice position, we have the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups is always, for me, it just, shows me that someone is coming from the past. Someone who's going to make you very, very happy. You're going to have a joyful energy, a give and take, because sixes are all about sharing. So this person is someone who is coming back from your past. This is not going to resonate with everybody. If it's not someone coming from the past, because we do have Mercury in retrograde and Mars as well. If it's not someone coming from the past, it's going to make you feel, whoever is coming into your life is going to make you feel as though you are a child, the innocence of a child. And it's also a lot of reminiscing, okay, with this card. Now, above that, in the environment position, we have the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands means petty arguments, differences of opinion. It could even be children playing, you know. It's trying to win some battle, but it's not a very difficult card. It's just a petty card for me. It's nothing major. Okay, so there could be some differences in opinion. If we are talking about a separation, maybe there's differences in opinion with separation of, I don't know, with the children, who's going to hold on to the children, just all the things that are involved in, you know, making a clean break and, you know, becoming, you know, your own individual and clearing up business in general. Now, above that, we have the Empress. That is in your hopes and fears position. The Empress is a major arcana card, number 3. Number 3 is all about expansion, and we do know that the Empress shows up in the card as being a pregnant woman. Okay, there is gestation, so maybe you are hoping and, you know, being patient and just waiting for the outcome of the situation. There may be, for a very small amount of you guys, there may be someone who is gestating, who is waiting for a baby, because we do have the main energy card as the Ace of Pentacles, and that, as I said before, can be a birth of a child. So if you guys are pregnant and going through divorce, what can I say? I mean, you know, a new life is always a blessing. So let's look at it as a bonus. Doesn't matter. It's always nice having a new life coming into our life. It will be blessing you guys. So that's wonderful for you. Now, as the outcome card, Libra, I do have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is an air sign. So I'm thinking this is you guys. The Knight of Swords always is a fast-paced energy. He is charging in or charging out, depending on which way, you know, it's looking and what cards are next to it. I do like to pull 2 clarifying cards for the outcome card. And I have the Eight of Wands, where the Knight of Swords is rushing into the Eight of Wands. Now, the Eight of Wands for me is a very passionate messages coming in for you. They are the Cupid's arrows, the arrows of love. So it's a beautiful card, the Eight of Wands. I personally love that card, and it's also it could mean travel. So some of you may be, you know, moving on and traveling just to get away from things for a while. But just before I finish up on that, I also have on the right side next to the Knight of Swords, I have the Nine of Swords. Okay, so that's showing a lot of stress and a lot of sleepless nights and worry and, you know, being torn between decisions, not being able to sleep, insomnia. Yeah, so it shows that you have been through something, Libra, but you are coming out of that, because the Knight of Swords is leaving that card. He's leaving the Nine of Swords, and he is rushing to Cupid's arrows, okay? So there is a new love coming in for you guys, because we do have the Ace of Pentacles, where there is a new beginning. And also I'm saying this because in your heart, at the bottom of the reading, the Knight of Wands is coming in quickly. Knight of Wands being a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Okay, that's coming in fast, and I'll just go on to the cards that I like to pull for clarification. Okay, as you can see them now. Still, I'm on the Knight of Wands card. We do have the Eight of Cups, which shows that someone is moving on from, from an unfulfilling situation into a much better, wholesome situation, one which is going to give him more satisfaction, okay? But he is walking into the Six of Cups, all right? So you guys are moving on from what hasn't been fulfilling and loving enough in your lives. You are moving into the Six of Cups, and this is the person coming back from the past that I was talking about. And right next to that, we have got the Queen of Wands. So this is your fire sign that I told you is coming in quickly, because this fire sign is showing up as the Knight of Wands, which is a fast-paced energy. Yes, the Knight of Wands can be a travel card. So as I said before, some of you may be traveling. Maybe traveling to go and see this fire sign of yours. You are walking straight into the Queen of Wands. So this person that's coming into your life is going to be someone who is very very optimistic, very loving, very giving, a leader in themselves. They like to lead. They're all about fire and passion. So what they think, they tend to do straight away. They don't think very much. They just leap in. Fire signs do. And now let's go up to the Judgment card, where there is, rebirth. There is regeneration. Something is, the universe is calling for a rebirth. It is showing up. We have got the Queen of Pentacles, and my intuition is that there was an earth sign in your lives, Libra. You were entangled in a situation with an earth sign who she's got her back turned to the King of Swords. Now the King of Swords is more than likely you guys being an air sign, but this could also be a solicitor, someone who's cutting through the crap, cutting through the business, trying to separate things in a very just manner, because the King of Swords is a very very fair king. He doesn't look into the feeling part of it. He doesn't use his emotions. He only uses his logic to command what's happening, to rule. Okay, next to that we have got the Chariot, which is another travel card, but it is a card of being able to drive the situation, to go forward on your path in a positive manner. So this person that's on the Chariot, he's making sure that he's holding on tight to his reins, and he's moving forward with all his might and all his drive, okay, with a lot of will. So it looks as though you guys have decided that that's it, this is it, no more. So you're going forward in your life, which is a positive thing to do. It's always not a good thing to be stagnant in our life. We have to be going forward. And once we're in a situation that is not moving forward, it is time to leave it, because decay is coming in and it can only go really sour. Okay, now let's look at the clarifying cards on the Five of Wands. We have the High Priestess, a major arcana card, which is all about intuition. And next to that, we have the Two of Cups, which is the relationship card. There has been a knowing in your intuition. You do know that there is a relationship that's coming in for you. You are trusting in what your heart and soul is telling you after all these arguments and the the dismay in your life. You are moving forward onto a new path where there will be a fire sign in your life, one that is meeting you halfway on all grounds, okay? There will be an understanding, and this is coming into your life because we do have the Wheel of Fortune as well, which is the karmic wheel. So this Two of Cups is next to the karmic wheel of life. It is the Wheel of Fortune, number 10. So it is a completion of a cycle. It's coming into your life, so be patient for that. Now, up above there with the Eight of Wands, we have got the Fool card, which shows that there is a new beginning with this fire sign. You are taking a leap of faith with this person. This is the beginning of a cycle. So after the completion of a cycle, there is a new cycle in store for you. Next to that, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So for some of you, this situation may be in your work situation. This fire sign may be someone who is in your work situation. Maybe you have met them through work, because the Queen of Wands is usually an entrepreneur, someone who's able to balance, work and home, and they're very capable people. So I can see that you are working away very skillfully at this new beginning, and you are moving into the Three of Wands, which is a yearning, a needing card. You are looking across the horizon. You are expanding. So again, this could be a travel card. You are waiting for your ships to come in, and they are coming in for you, Libra. Okay, lovely card, the Three of Wands. Now, above the Nine of Swords, I just wanted to have a bit more clarification regarding that, to see exactly, it's just like to justify the rest of the reading. Okay, I wanted to see what it's all about, your stress and your anxiety. And we do have the Five of Wands, which was showing the disagreements, okay? The Knight of Wands is going straight into the Five of Wands. So we all know that the Knight of Wands is someone who, it's the Knight of going quickly, and it's like, sometimes I can call the Knight of Wands, I call it like the hitman. They go in, they hit, and then they rush off. So there was a lot of arguments, a lot of passion in the differences of opinion, and just next to the Knight of Wands, we've got the Ten of Swords, and the Knight of Wands is coming out of the Ten of Swords. Now the Ten of Swords card is a card of deception. Okay, there has been deceit, and maybe there was another situation with another person, a situation where there was another person involved. Okay, so this isn't going to resonate for all of you guys, but because the Knight of Wands is the knight who goes in. It's like the person who likes to play around. So I don't know, maybe your partner, this earth sign, was having an extramarital relationship, so that means deceit, all right? So that's where the argument started. Maybe there was a truth coming out and you did find out about it. So anyway, that's doesn't matter. There's no point in crying over spilt milk. There is another future ahead for you. You do have the Three of Wands, Libra, which is an expansion, okay? You also have the Three of Pentacles in the near future position. So you have got the Justice, where balance is coming into your life. It is you showing up there. The Ace of Pentacles as the general energy is a new beginning, okay? And so is Judgment. Judgment means an uprising, a new beginning, a rebirth. So these are very strong cards, and so is the Temperance card, which is crossing you. There is going to be healing. With the Empress card, you are hoping that you will get over this real quick. Just a little bit of patience, you guys. Patience is a virtue. This person is coming back into your life with the Mercury in retrograde. Okay, it's going to go until the end of May. It won't be long. Patience, and it's all going to be good. Now, that was regarding the people who were coupled and who are going through this problematic relationship. Okay, there's something good on the horizon for you guys. Now, the single people in this situation, again, there is someone coming back from your past, someone who you do recognize, who you do know, who is a very loving person. Maybe there has been a very good friendship in the past. Maybe you guys know each other from school, because the Six of Cups is a card of two children playing around without any worries in the world. So yeah, it's going to be a fire sign, guys. For most of you, it's going to be a fire sign. For some people, the moon or rising sign is going to be in Earth. Okay, so it might be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Their actual sun sign will be Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Okay, and yeah, it's going to work out well. There's going to be a lot of messages, so there might be a lot of texting back and forth over the internet. For some of you, it is going to be someone who is from overseas, someone who you have to travel to go and meet up with, or maybe you're just catching up with this person who is living overseas, because we do have some travel cards, all right? And with the Three of Wands on top of the Eight of Wands, which is the messages card, this guy's looking out onto the horizon, and the Fool shows that he is taking a leap of faith. It is like a journey. So, yeah. And with the Knight of Wands being at the root of the situation, it is again a travel card. So maybe you are traveling to go and see this person. Now, regarding career, you guys, we have, as the general energy, we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is showing abundance and benevolence and material wealth coming into you, which could also be a new beginning. So maybe your career is moving up a notch and getting into a situation where you will be expanding, because the Justice card means that there is balance coming in. The near future card is the Three of Pentacles, which shows that you are working away very skillfully and you are being watched by your the people who are above you at work. Yeah, the Six of Cups is showing that there will be a lot of happiness coming into your life, equilibrium, okay, as with the Justice card. So it looks as though you are moving from maybe a situation where you weren't that fulfilled with work. Maybe something's happening. There is something changing where you are going to be going forward, because you do have the Chariot on top of the Judgment card. And we also do have the Queen of Pentacles, which shows someone who is in a very good economical situation. So things are looking on the upswing. Okay. Yeah. Where there were disagreements regarding your career with the Five of Wands, there is going to be a meeting of the minds, and the wheel is turning. The meeting of the minds is with the Two of Cups. So if there is a partnership in your career situation, the wheel is turning. So it looks as though things are going to be fixing up for you. All right, I think I'll leave it at that. As I said, there's about 5 planets in retrograde right now. So sometimes it gives us time to go over things and to redo things and to look over our life and fix what is out of line and, put ourselves on a better path, on a more positive path. So take this retrograde season time into take it as an advantage in your life. It's just giving you time to refix things, revamp things. So May is looking to be a very positive month. So I do hope it all works out well for you guys. Thank you so much for everything you're doing for my channel. Thank you for supporting my channel, for your likes, shares, and subscribes. Do follow me on my social media. I do have the links in the description box. And I still am trying to figure out what's the best way to do this, guys. So I am sorry about not being able to do the live readings, the video where I'm doing the cards and everything, but I still have a few technical problems. I'm trying to work them out, okay? So that's why you're seeing my readings are different every time. Anyway, see you all later. Keep well and thank you very much. Bye for now.